No sé, de la empresa.
Okay, guys, good evening. I just started the recording of the class for today. As you can tell, as you know better, the semester is coming to an end. You just have 4 lessons left before the end of the semester. And the topic we will be covering today, the name is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Okay, guys, you can check your grades for second term. I already posted those on the Moodle page today in the morning. So check the grades. Where? Yes. Please check those because tomorrow or maybe on Thursday, we need to pass those to Smart Campus. Okay, so check them. I'll let me know if there is any doubt about the records. Okay, now talking about emotional intelligence. It is usual in every organization or company to give great importance to another concept, which is not emotional intelligence. Okay, short for emotional intelligence is another concept is emotional coefficient. Emotional coefficient. Maybe it's just double C here, but I'm not sure. And short for emotional coefficient is EQ. Okay, EQ is a measure that any person can get analyzed and get. It's a number. Okay, the EQ. It's a number that measures the emotional intelligence for a person, right? The EQ. There is another measure that is more common among people and among industries nowadays, which is IQ. Okay, another measure, the name is IQ. Okay, and IQ stands for intellectual coefficient. Okay. Intellectual coefficient. Everybody is double F coefficient. Okay. IQ. Then we have 2 different measures to analyze a person. First is the IQ, the one that is really common, that is applied to babies. Okay, when the child's pretty small, they used to measure the IQ to know if the baby is a genius or something like that. Okay, the IQ is pretty famous and is very used. Okay, but sometimes the other measure, which is the PQ, okay, this one measure the emotions, feelings, okay, emotions and feelings. Emotions, feelings. Empathy. Okay, while this one measures the intellectual capacity. Okay, everything refers to math. Okay. All the numeric capabilities. capabilities. Okay, and most people, for most jobs, they're measured by the IQ and not the EQ. Okay, but for instance, in this class, we're going to talk about EQ and emotional intelligence. Okay, because nowadays it's really important to measure these kind of things or aspects, especially in managers. Okay. Okay. But in other words, to be a good manager, you need to have a really good EQ or a fine, sound emotional intelligence. Okay. So the first matrix we're going to be studying this evening name is the matrix of self versus social. Okay, because we are self and social beings. Okay, the matrix, the name is self versus social matrix. Okay, and as you know, guys, we're going to draw a matrix based on horizontal and a vertical axis, like we do every class. Okay, the first axis we're going to draw is the vertical axis, like this, and then the horizontal axis, like this. Okay, and we're going to divide in half, as we usually do, like this, and like this. Okay, the variable is going to be measured in the horizontal axis or x-axis is going to be called self and social. So the first half here is going to be called the self. Okay. Self. And from the middle until the end is going to be called social. Okay. And for the vertical axis, we're going to have two different concepts to be measured there. The first one is going to be regulation here. Regulation. And the other one on the top is going to be recognition. Okay. And then we draw the other lines to complete the matrix, like we always do, like this. This line in the middle of the y-axis and this line in the middle of the x. Okay. That gives us the four quadrants as we have in almost every metric we study in this class. Okay. The okay. Ana María Derecha is writing something. She's not coming today. Okay. Let's write first the definition of every program, and then you write the name of the program. Okay. So in this one, you have self-regulation here, self-regulation. In this one, we have self-recognition. Okay. These two here, we will have social regulation. And here the last thing we have social recognition. Social recognition. Okay. But guys, this matrix is a little different from the others we have to study in this class in the semester. In this case, we don't have to choose one of the quadrants. Okay. In this case, every person usually starts in this one. Okay. Alone, self-recognition, and then the person migrates to this one or this one, and the best quadrant to be is this one. And the best situation to be is in social recognition. Sorry, self-regulation. Okay, so the name for this one is going to be self-awareness. It's the first step. Self-awareness. Self-awareness. It's the first thing every person do to be aware of his or herself. Okay, the person is going to be aware of his or herself. Okay, just the person. Self-awareness. Okay, then here, the name for this one is social awareness. Okay, social awareness. And that capability is to be aware of me in relation with many different people, to be aware of me as a social being, right? With many people. Okay? Social awareness. Second step. Here in this matrix. Okay? So first, self-awareness, second, social awareness. In this quadrant here, the name is self-management, is the name. Self-management. Self-management. Okay. Self-management, it differs from self-awareness because this one is just to be conscious about myself. Okay, to recognize myself. Here, I am managing myself. Okay, it's the management of me. Okay, as a person. This first one goes. This one goes first. Okay, I'm aware of myself, and then I can start managing myself. Okay, the second step, but me alone here. Okay, it's the person. Okay, so the order in which it goes is first this one, and then the person start managing itself, okay, and at the same time start being socially aware. Okay, it starts here. The moves. Let's draw the arrows to understand that. Okay, from this point, people move to here first, and at the same time to here. Okay, and the final point, or the best place to be, that column is called the relationship management. Relationship management. Which is the last stage in this process. Okay, the process starts with self-awareness and finishes with relationship management. Okay, so like I said before, this matrix is not like the others in which we pick just one quadrant. In this one, every person needs to follow all the steps. Okay, starting here and finishing here. Is that clear? Yes. So the first thing we need to do to actually have a good emotional intelligence is to follow all the steps, okay? And reach here and be able to manage the relations we have with other people, okay? That's the first matrix for today, self versus social, okay? First alone, and after that, interacting with people like this, okay? And then that's it. Yes. Okay. The second matrix we're going to be studying today talks about energy. Okay, energy and emotions. Okay, let me erase this part here first. Okay, the name of the second matrix is going to be energy versus emotion matrix. Energy versus emotion. Matrix. Energy versus emotion matrix, and we again have this arrangement with the two axes. First, try to draw the vertical axis like this. And also the horizontal axis like this. Okay, we're going to again divide into half of the axis like this. And the variable we're going to be measuring in the horizontal axis is emotion. Okay. Emotion or emotions could be emotions. Let's write emotions in plural. Okay. Emotions. And then for the vertical axis, it's going to be energy. Right, so emotions and energy. And the variable emotions take two values. The first one is going to be negative emotions. Here, negative. Negative emotions and positive emotions. Positive emotions, okay? And the variable energy takes also two values. The first one is low energy, and high energy. Okay, and then we complete the matrix by drawing the lines that are missing for the matrix. Okay, and as we do usually, we first write the description of the quadrant, and then we find the name. Okay, so the first one here, the name of this, the definition of this quadrant is going to be high energy. High energy. Okay. For this one as well, high energy. High energy. Okay. For these two here, it's going to be low energy first. Low energy. And again, low energy. And now talking about emotions, we find here these two are going to be negative emotions. Negative emotions. Here as well, negative emotions. And for these two, those are going to be positive emotions. Positive emotions. And here also positive emotions. Okay. And as we have done before, let's use the plus. Okay. So energy plus negative emotions. And here, low energy plus negative emotions. Here, high energy plus positive emotions. And here, low energy plus positive emotions. Okay. And now let's find out the names for each quadrant. Okay. The name for let's see the blue marker. Right. The first the best quadrant here is going to be this one. When a person shows high energy, it's active. Okay, shows a lot of energy and also shows positive emotions. Okay, the person is happy. Okay, this right. This equals to be happy. Happy. And negative equals to sad. Okay. In emotions, sad. Okay. And high energy could mean active. And low energy could mean not active. Okay. Now, for instance, here, the person is active and happy. The name for the quadrant is going to be the performance zone. Okay, the performance zone. Okay, that performance zone is the best one. Okay, the most happy and active. The worst one would be this one. Okay, the people when the person is sad and not active. That one is called the burnout zone. Okay, and it's called the burnout zone. Burnout zone. Those two are the two ends of this situation, okay? Here is all good, and here is all bad, as you can see, okay? And in these two, you can find one of the variables good and the other wrong, okay? So for this one, for instance, in this one, is a person which is sad but active, okay? Sad but active. The name of the quadrant is going to be the survival zone. Survival zone. Okay. When the person is sad but is surviving. Okay, is trying to survive. Survival zone. Sad but active. Okay, and in this one, the person is happy but not active. Okay, It's feeling okay, but it's not active. That one is called the renewal zone. Renewal zone. Okay, so those are the four different outcomes when we put into interaction the variables, emotions, and energy. Okay, survival, performance, burnout, and renewal. Outcomes for the energy versus emotion matrix. Yes, understood. But can you erase that side? Yes. Okay, now we're going to analyze or review different types of or not types, the six different kinds of emotional intelligence. Okay? So the child is going to be the six types. Measure all those types. Six important concepts for it's important concepts for emotional intelligence. Okay, there are six concepts we need to understand before we define the big concept of emotional intelligence. Okay, the first one is going to be self-esteem. First one is going to be called self-esteem. If not, use the dot to number. Self-esteem. Right? Self-esteem refers to your opinion of yourself. Okay? Self-esteem refers to your opinion of yourself. Okay? What you think about you. Okay? It's the self-esteem. The second really important concept is going to be the self-confidence. Okay? Self-confidence. Self-confidence is going to be defined as the trust you have in your abilities. Okay, the trust in your abilities. Okay, knowing what you are capable of doing. Okay, your abilities. The third one, really important as well, is called self-regulation. 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 And that self-regulation refers to make yourself to follow rules. yourself to follow rules. Okay. It's very similar to self-management, the one we saw in the first matrix. Self-management, same thing. Okay. The fourth concept is going to be called the self-control. Self-control. Is the ability to restrain yourself. The ability to restrain yourself. To restrain. To restrain yourself. Okay. The fifth concept is called the self-commitment. Okay. Self-commitment. Self-commitment is to be compromised with yourself, okay, or engaged with yourself. To be engaged. Engaged with yourself. And the sixth and last concept is going to be this self-awareness. Which refers basically to knowing yourself. Okay? Knowing yourself. Okay? Both your abilities and your disabilities. Okay, what you do right, what you do wrong. Okay, self-awareness. 6 different concepts, really important for the concept of emotional intelligence. Okay, so the people that actually get to manage or to develop these 6 concepts, maybe is going to be capable to have a good emotional intelligence. Okay. Can I erase that side? Yes. Okay, the next concept we're going to be studying this evening is empathy. Okay, empathy. Because empathy is really important to actually develop a real emotional intelligence. Let's talk about empathy, but let me first erase this matrix. Okay, then empathy. Let's first define empathy. Empathy is the ability to feel what others are feeling. Okay? Empathy is the ability to feel what others are feeling. feel what others are feeling. Okay, and after, because of empathy, it comes because of empaths. Okay, you can develop many different empaths. Okay, there are actually 7 types of empaths. Okay, so you can feel empathy in 7 different ways. Okay, then let's talk about the 7 types of empaths. Okay, the first is emotional empathy. Okay, first empathy you can feel is emotional empathy. Emotional empathy. It it refers to feelings. Okay, basically it refers to feelings. Okay. The second type of empathy you can feel is called physical empathy. Physical. Okay. Physical empathy is refer to well-being of others. Okay. This physical empath happens, for example, when you're watching a person holding a hammer, okay, and the person is using the hammer and then miss the target and hits the finger with the hammer really strong. You actually feel the pain a little bit just watching, okay, just watching. Okay, you laugh first and then you feel a little bit the pain of that person. Okay, that's the physical empathy. When you feel actual pain when someone is someone else is hurt. Okay, the third empathy is called the geomatic empathy. Geomatic. Geomatic empathy. Okay, and that refers to the environmental care of planets. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You feel angry when you see someone throwing garbage on the street. That is geomatic. Okay. The fourth one is called okay. There are 2 which are plant and animal empathy. The plant empathy. Plant empathy is empathy with plants, actually. We with plants. Okay. And with animals as well. So animal empathy. Animal empathy. Which is, of course, empathy with animals. Okay. Okay. Do you guys feel plant empathy or not? Sometimes. Sometimes. Me, not that much. Okay, maybe if someone is like, I don't know, but when?
No. Yeah.
You can say in Spanish if you want.
No, o sea, estaba refiriendo como a cuando es que algo malo puede pasar digamos, con cortan árboles o algo así, pero ahorita viendo la definición de empatía, pues yo no, o sea, no llego a sentir como lo que sentiría, digamos, cuando el ejemplo que hice,
Sí.
digamos, del martillo y eso, ahí sí no es como, pero si cortan árboles no es como, ay, no sé, es como,
Con las
me hablo, pero no es como una empatía, digamos.
It's not that easy to feel empathy with plants. Okay.
Yes.
With animals, all the time. Sometimes, nowadays, I mean, we feel more empathy with animals than with the other people. When we see someone like killing a dog or something, it's really difficult to restrain, to say something to a person. Okay, the other kind of two left is intuitive empathy. Intuitive. Intuitive empathy, and that one refers to awareness. Okay, you said this one refers to intuition. And, well, that one occurs. Okay, let me find an example for intuition empathy. Okay, when you are in a vacation time close to a pool, okay, and someone enters to a pool, and the pool is really cold. That person goes like this. Okay, you feel the cold. Okay, it's intuitive. The person didn't say anything to you, but you realize the pool is really cold. Okay, that is intuitive, for example. Okay, okay. And the last one is mirror empathy. Mirror empathy. Okay, and that one is when you reflect to an action to another person. For example, and yeah, first two experiences. Reflected on others. Experiences reflected on others. For example, when you see someone crying, you feel like crying a little bit. Okay? Not always, but sometimes.
Depends.
Depends.
Differs.
You do it on the person and the situation. Okay. And the relation with the person, of course. Yes. Those are the 7 empathies. And the last concept we're going to utilize today is see a table that shows us the difference between low emotional intelligence and high emotional intelligence. Okay? We're going to be reviewing some characteristics for low emotional intelligence and high emotional intelligence. A comparison. Okay, so let's here and people with low emotional intelligence. They show the following characteristics. Okay, they are aggressive. First of all, aggressive. They are also distracted. Okay. Aggressive, distracted. There as well. Resistant to change. Resistant to change because they don't like change. Resistant to change. And they are also hard to please. You know what is this? Hard to please. They are always like angry. No matter what you do, they don't like it. And hard to please. Okay, hard to please. They don't want to change. They don't like changing. Even they are doing wrong things, they don't want to change. And distracted. They don't get focused on things and aggressive. Okay, those are the four characteristics of emotional low intelligence people. And now let's talk about the high emotional intelligence. High emotional intelligence. Okay, these people is assertive. Okay, assertive. Assertive. They are also enthusiastic. Enthusiastic. They are also patient. Patient, and for these people, they are careful. Okay, and actually, this is why a manager needs to have a high emotional intelligence. Okay, to have all these abilities: assertiveness, enthusiasm, patience, and careful. Be careful. Okay, so these four things are really basic for a manager. nowadays. Okay, questions? Everything understood? Yes. Okay, so let me finish this, the recording. And I'll explain the works for today. The workshop for today. I know. Or we can change themes to today, exchange themes for today.